Hey crafty peeps, it's Angel Holt with Angelahdesigns Designs. I am here to show you how to make, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, how to make the Shabby Chic Christmas Bucket Kit. A lot of you ordered the kit. The kit completely sold out. And so now I'm going to tell you exactly how to put it together, but I'm going to go over with you the stuff that you have in your kit so that you know what it is for. You have a piece of lace. It could be actually a folded piece or two separate pieces, and I'll explain that in a few. You're going to have 3 doilies that you're going to cut in half. You will have some seam binding. You're going to have 2 ornaments and also a real pretty piece of bling. Also, you're going to have 2 little they're little pine cones, and they're going to look like this. You're going to have 2 little pine cones. I had to get those out because I didn't get my pine cones out. Okay, you're going to have some jute. You're going to have, everyone got a PDF with the other additional products that you'll need to make this kit, which is your glue and a printer, and you'll be able to print this out. You got the image that we're going to use. You got a Prima frame we're going to use. Also, you got a miniature Christmas tree. You got a star template, and you're going to cut out 2 stars in a semi-heavyweight cardstock because you're going to glitter these on both sides with a silver glitter. Any silver glitter will do. The one I love the most is by Martha Stewart, and actually this one's called white gold, but it's beautiful. It's silver. Don't know why she calls it white gold, but each to their own. You will need to get you some 20-inch or 20 gauge craft wire. Also, you got a piece of a script piece of paper. It's about that big in your kit. I'll show you what you're going to do with that. Also, you got a bag of snow and glitter mixture. I'm going to show you what you're going to do with that. Also, you got 2 pieces of a basil cardstock that has a beautiful sheen on this, and it doesn't matter if it's bent or got nicks in it because we're going to be rolling it and we're going to be conditioning it and everything, and you'll see why in a little bit. So now you got your bucket. You know, this is your bucket and you get it in pink. Trust me, I tried looking for a white bucket, but there were no white buckets to be found. So what you're going to do is you're going to get you some gesso, and you're going to paint your bucket in gesso like I've done here, and then you can paint it with an acrylic paint, and I used Apple Barrel's antique parchment. That's what I used. Now also, each of you are going to get a various piece of styrofoam. It can be a square like this, or it can be a regular square. It just it's a piece of styrofoam, and there is no, you don't have to have a particular shape or anything, because I'm going to show you what you can do with the styrofoam into your bucket. So also, you got some a piece of lace. Now I ran out of the lace, but I made sure all my kits had it, and so I had to make a different flower. But you got a piece of lace that has crocheted on each side, and then down the center it's sheer. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold that piece on itself, and then you're going to do a running stitch down the sheer to create your fancy flower that is going to look like this. This is the same that you have, and as you see, I folded it down the center, and then I done the running stitch, drew it up, and then it made this flower. So I made a double layered flower, and you have your seam binding and your jute and everything, and your beautiful piece of bling that we're going to use. So now let's get started. All right. The first thing I want to work with is the lace here. Now you can have 2 separate pieces like this, like I have, or depending on how yours was cut off the bolt, it could already be folded for you. But what you're going to do is you're going to lay your lace down. Okay. And then you're going to allow yourself at least about a 2-inch lip on here. And then so that we can fold it down in there so we can have a clean edge. Okay, so you're going to pull it, and then you're going to take your hot glue. And I recommend hot glue throughout this project because it'll just be quicker and easier. And because this lace is is very soft, and if you have a double layer, the glue will bleed through for you. So there we go. And now what you're going to do is just work it around like so. And then you're going to pull it taut. This is a very giving lace. So you're going to pull it on around like this. And then you're going to take your scissor and you're going to cut and just leave you about a 1/4 of an inch of lace, because we're going to fold that under itself like this and glue it down like that, so that you have a very nice, beautiful crease like so. Okay, hope you're seeing this. Okay, all right. Ouch, my calluses have softened up. I haven't crafted in a while. All right, I'm going to glue along the edge there. If y'all like kits like this after you watch it, and you want me to do, you know, more things along a kit line, let me know. I mean, there's a lot of kits out there, and you know, I'm not going to try to compete with anybody or anything, because you know, I just don't like that. So all right, so now what you're going to do is basically you are going to start just gluing this over like so. Like so. Okay. Ooh, Mama needs glue sticks. There we go. I was like, am I out of glue sticks? Glue sticks are like a staple. I don't care. They're just a must have. Just be careful and taut, you know, pull it taut. And if you have a little wrinkle or anything, don't worry about it, because we're going to be doing a lot more to this little bucket. So, all right. I went to the Goodwill today and racked up on some beautiful things and I've got an awesome idea that I want to do for another Shabby Chic style Christmas tree deal. I'm just really excited about it. I've got a lot of ideas going on. And I know with all the chaos that's been happening, I haven't been able to really craft much. So, but not anymore. The way I look at it, when the trash takes itself out, it just leaves room for possibilities. Alright. Glue that right down. There we go. Now, you can put a piece of felt on the bottom of this, which is probably what I'm going to do. But first I'm going to pull this all in, and I'm going to start right there at that crease. That is going to be my first glue down. So I'm going to run a bead of glue like that, and then run it down like that, and then just go inside the bucket here and glue away. Now you're not going to see any imperfections of your gluing or anything because we're going to be doing, like I said, a lot to this bucket. Okay. Now start on the opposite side. I hate glue webs. I hate glue webs. Now we're going to glue this down. I'm going to get a popsicle stick and help me. There we go. Get you something to help you hold it and glue it down. Just like that. Okay. There we go. It feels good to craft again, y'all. I'm thinking about doing a live show. Yes, yes, yes. I'm thinking Friday nights after 7 o'clock. It's a good time to do it. Not sure yet. Alright, so now you're just going to see how nice that is with the nice crease. Look how beautiful that lace is right there. So there we go. So I'm going to back this up so you can make sure you stay in the frame here. Okay. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put our styrofoam in there. Now you can cut this with a knife or you can break it off. It's just whatever you want to do. But me, let's see how I want to do this. Probably have to end up cutting it. I don't have, yeah I do, just a regular old. Yeah, this is messy. That's one thing I don't like about styrofoam. So now you can stick it in there, and then you can shove that other piece right down in there like that. Okay. Like that. So let me clean this up. This is going to get on my nerves. Yes, it is. It's so messy. Messy, messy, messy. Ew. Vacuum cleaner. We'll clean it up later. Alright. So now that you've got that in there, now you're going to cut your doilies. You're going to take the little sticker off the back of them. Like so. And then you're going to cut them down the center. Just like so. You're like, why should I do that? You'll know why in a moment. Okay. There you go. Now you're going to get your glue gun ready. And now we're going to start. Hang on. Oh, where'd my screen go? Don't go away on me. Alright, so now you're going to take your doily. You're going to start on the edge, right there on the edge. And you're just going to overlap it lightly, just like that. Okay? And you want it to kind of bellow out. So you're going to do it right here. Just glue it right there on the edge. And then just let it bellow out like that. And you're going to do this all the way around. And as you see here, you're going to overlap the first one. So you're going to put a little bit of hot glue right there. And you're going to overlap like that. And then, oops, I need another glue gun. I mean another glue stick. You're going to take it and again just touch the edge and let it blanket over like that. Again, you're going to start right there like so. I'm going to start on this side. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do that like that. Nice. Now see if you didn't cut your doilies in half, you would not have had enough to go around. Plus you didn't need the whole doily. So that it's called, you know, it's cutting corners, and it's also saving and teaching you, you know, you can still have that doily look, but for half the price. You know, you're not having to buy 6 doilies. You can buy 3 and make it into 6. So here I'm just going to put a little bit of glue so we don't do that. Then go around the edge there like so. Wrap it around. And then you're going to do your last piece, which you'll always end up with an extra piece, and you can use that on another project as well. So now I'm just going to go like that. Okay, and there you go. Now I'm just going to pin, just glue that a little bit right there and pull it down like so. Do the same thing here. We're going to pull this down like so. All right, almost done with the bucket decoration part. As you can see there, you can let it bellow out, pick out which is your favorite side, and figure how you want to do it. There you go. I always keep my seam on the back, you know, like my seam here, it'll go on the back. So there we go. So now you're going to get out your jute. I gave you quite a bit, so, and now what you're just going to do is you're just going to wrap it about 4 times around. Now if you want to be nice and neat, you can. If you don't, you can choose to overlap it like that, you know, if you want to kind of make it look more rustic looking. And then what you're going to do is you're going to tie it in a knot like this, like so, and do not clip the tails off yet. Do not do that. Okay, so don't clip the tails off yet. Just straighten it up the way you want to straighten it. There we go. Now you're going to get your flower and you're going to do what I told you before. You're going to take your, it's going to be like this. You're going to have your pattern on this side and a pattern on this side, sheer in the middle. You're going to fold it up like that, and you're going to do a running stitch along the fold. You're going to gather it up, do a locking stitch, and you have your flower. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to make a little bitty notch in the center of mine, because I had put hot glue in the center, and I'm removing the hot glue because I want to do something. Yeah, there it is. Shabby Chic flowers are so fun to make, and they just add that perfect little touch. Now, alright, so now what I'm going to do, now don't do hot glue in the center of yours. Yours will have a nice opening, but I wanted to do this first. What you're going to do is you're going to run the tails of this jute through the center of your flower. Okay, so you're going to take one tail like that, twist it pretty good, and then you're going to feed it through. And what I like to do is hold it with a pair of scissors and just feed it through there like that. Now see, you wouldn't have this much trouble as I am because you wouldn't have hot glued it like me. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. You're just going to make a little notch. like that. And you're going to feed it through. Like so. Just make a little notch. There we go. Now where's my... There we go. Feed it through. There you go. No. I think creating shabby chic stuff is so nice. There you go. All right. Now that we have both of these through here, now you're going to glue your flower on. So I'm going to glue my flower like that. Glue it on there and just put hot glue around. Now you don't have to go through all that trouble of piercing the jute through the flower, the center of the flower. It just gave me a little more trouble because I had put hot glue in the center before anything. So yeah, that's why it was giving me all that trouble. So now just gonna hot glue it down like so. There we go. Just a little bit of hot glue in certain areas. Nothing too crazy. Now you're going to get your seam binding. I gave you plenty to play with here. And I managed to tie mine in a knot, but alright. So simply all I'm going to do is just do a loop, another loop, and another loop like that. You can make your bows ever how you want to make your bows, but I'm just doing double loop bow. You can use your bow maker, you can use whatever you want to use. Now I'm just going to get another piece and just tie it in the center here. Like that. Okay, pull that. Now I'm going to tie this into a knot. Lots of people have certain ways to make their bows, and I'm just making mine this cray way. So, well, daggone it. Let's just hot glue it. Just hot glue it down. There we go. And cut off the extra. I'm not going to fiddle with it. Alright. And you want it shabby looking. You want it kind of wrinkly, shabby looking and everything. So, yep, that's what you're going to do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue this down into the center of there. And we're just going to tie a knot in this one. Just like that. There you go. You're going to pull those down. And then you can add your hot glue for this bow. Like that. And just squinch it together a little bit, like so. There we go. And now you're just going to finesse your little bow and do, you know, your little tails. And also you can finesse the jute as well. You can see there. See how cute that is? So, so cute. And now you're going to get that piece of bling that you have in your kit, which mine is right here. It's a real pretty piece of bling. Brought to you by Amy Love Watson with Shabby Chic Boutique. There we go. Link will be in the description box down below. Alright, so there's the front. We've gotten the sides together. Okay, so there we go. So now we're getting ready to do this. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to print your picture out, and I printed mine out on a piece of cardstock. And like I said in the instructions, you're going to want to leave at least a 1/2 inch white base around so that you have that perfect size. In fact, I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. Just a little bit more. And this digi has been specifically sized for this frame. This is a Prima frame, resin frame. So, best thing for you to do is to just run your hot glue like so, and then look straight down and press. And there you go. Now we are going to get a piece of wire. Now this is where your wire is going to come in, or you can use a popsicle stick, but we are going to use wire, but I am going to use this popsicle stick also. Just a stick that you can glue to anchor your heavy frame. Okay, so I'm just going to glue mine to here like so, and then who is that calling? I don't know who that is. Sorry. Alright, and then what you're going to do, your popsicle stick or your piece of wire, whatever you choose. I'd just get a popsicle stick. They're really easy to have. And then you're going to just press your popsicle stick to the back like so, like that. Okay, then now what we're going to do is we're going to get our snowflake that is provided in your kit, and we're going to glue it to the back corner. Let me raise my camera to the back of here. So you're going to take your hot glue and basically just glue that corner, and then you're going to glue the snowflake like so. There you go. Now, this is optional. You should, if you don't, it's okay because it's optional. Now, you can take your leftover lace and stuff and you can start stuffing it, your lace scraps. Just start stuffing it down into the creases. You should have lace scrap, but if you don't, you can use any little scrap if you want to do this part. But we're going to be making these little rolly pieces that are going to go real nice in here. So there you go. All right, so now we got that part. Now we're going to set it aside. We have got to prep a couple of things, and this is how we're going to do it. Okay, I absolutely love my sticker maker by Xyron, and which one is it? Yep, let me go. I gotta get a new one over here. Where is it? Oh. This is the Xyron sticker maker. These are absolutely awesome for these types of projects, cards, tags, you name it. It's great. Okay, so you just unfold it and it's ready to go. So you're going to take that chipboard template I gave you and you're going to cut it, trace 2 stars out, and then you're going to cut them out on cardstock. And then I am going to run them through this little sticker maker like so. And see, this rips off just fine. And then make sure, if you're using the sticker maker, to get all of that adhesive on that one side. Okay. You're going to separate it out like so. And just get you, I'm just going to use this because this is not a liquid adhesive or anything. I'm just going to lay these out like that. Lay these out like that, and they are a sticker, so the adhesive side is up toward me. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my silver glitter. And I'm going to glitter away. Now this is the cleanest application of glitter you could ever do, is by running your pieces through a sticker maker. You don't have the clumpy liquid glue, you know, causing trouble, and you having to redo it and redo it and redo it until you get it right. So now what you're going to do is just lift it up, tap off the excess, and see how perfect that is. There's not a blemish one. Not a blemish. No, no, no. You're going to do the same thing. Oop. You're going to tap it off. And I see one little spot here that didn't. Yeah, I'll have to get that. No worries. Alright. But I love doing my glittering small pieces like that way. I am just not into the wet glue and trying to hot glue it. And there we go. Get rid of some of this trash out of the way. So now what you're going to do is you're going to run these stars back through. Let me put a lid on this because I know me. You're going to run these stars back through with the glitter side up and give it a pull here. Like that. You can get these at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. You can order them online in most craft stores. This is the one I'm using is the Xyron sticker maker 3-inch sticker maker by 20 foot. So that's the one I'm using. Okay, so now what you're going to do again is remove that paper. We'll remove. There we go. Throw that away. Oh, and before I do that, I want to just add a little bit of a glue here, just for that area that did not stick well. Okay, and then I'm just going to add glitter on this side and tap it off. And see, now these are stickers like that. Now we're just going to peel them off and do the same process. Okay. Right. Do the same thing. Just tap it in there. All right. There's one. And there's two. So now you have it on both sides. All right. Just put your glitter up. Now your stars are done. You do not need to use any more glitter unless you want to. Okay. All right. Now, you're going to get your tree out, okay? And it's just a bottle brush tree. You know, you're just going to kind of condition it, brush the bristles kind of downward a little bit like this, just to give it some fluffiness like that. And then you're going to take your white gesso or a little bit of white acrylic paint. It is whatever you choose. And let me get my craft rag. Everybody done with it. Okay. And you're just going to put just a little drop onto your mat here. And then you're going to dry brush. Just brush some excess off. And then you're going to take it and you're just going to go like this, because we're going to put snow on here. See? Like that. And just go along the bottom there. And I'm just simply dry brushing this. Like that. And you don't, no need to hit it with a heat gun, because you will actually hurt the bristles on there. And that is it for that. That's how you prep your tree. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make the scroll. Now you got 2 pieces of pine cone here, and where are my little snippy tools? Yeah. Let's see. Oop, don't lose you. Okay. I'm gonna use that one. Here we go. I'm gonna use that one, and don't matter really. Use that one. And I'm just snipping that off like that. Now the script piece of paper that you got in your kit should look along the lines of this. And what you're going to do is just simply, you can ink the edges if you want. I think I'm going to, I have a little bit ink pad here. I'm just going to ink the edges. This is a little cat eye, or Versa, it's called Versa Magic. I've had this for, gosh, years. I love Versamart. I love Versamart. And this color is called Java. Jumbo Java. So we're just going to add some age to this. So this, you know, it's kind of like a little script piece. It, you know, there's no really correct way to what end to start. You're just going to start rolling, and it would help if you had something to start rolling with. So get you a wooden dowel and just start slowly rolling this. As you go, and you're going to roll it tight on the first, you know, as you go, you're going to roll it really tight like that. Then you're going to kind of let it loosen up a little bit, and just take your hot glue and glue the edge together. Now here you can use just a piece of twine, a little piece of string that you have, a little remnant. In fact, I use like little scraps. This is when I dig into my scraps and stuff and get, you know, just a little piece of something. Let me see if I got any in this little jar here. Let me see. Well, no, I don't. I have all kinds of shabby chic stuff, you name it. So I am going to tie mine into, I'm going to use a little pink piece of ribbon here. Nothing, it's not going to hurt it. So you're going to get brown string or a piece of ribbon. Nothing fancy, because all you're going to do here is you're just going to wrap it around like this. And then when you come to, see, I'm going to put the bottom edge here is going to be glued, where the edge right here, that's going to be glued down facing, so you're not going to want to see that edge. So I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue right there and kind of crisscross like that. Then I'm going to add like a little, I'm just going to take it and make a loop like that. I'm not going to tie it because I can just make a loop and put a little bit of dot of glue there. Then make another loop like this. And do the same thing like that. Then you're going to take your scissor and trim off like so. And then you're going to glue your little pine cones on here. And we're going to add a little bit of hot glue. So all you're going to do is just basically butt them up to each other. Like that. Just put one that way. And then put one that way. Like that. And then the last thing you can do, I want you to grab a piece of, just a little smidgen piece. You're just going to take your scissor and go down one piece of this basil paper, and you're just going to take your scissor and you're just going to create a cute little tag like this, and then you're going to cut like that. There you go. And then we're gonna, let's see, and then I'm going to ink this up right here. Just add a little bit of ink to the edges like that. Also go in and just kiss the edges of this a little bit more, and if you want, you can actually kind of bring in some of the ink and let it pick up some of the bends of the paper like that, and you can add a little bit to the pine cones itself. Okay, and then you're going to get an ink pen or a marker, and you're going to write, no, I don't have one. I am a crafter, but I don't own an ink pen or something. Wait a minute, I might have something here. Hold up. I'm telling you, my stuff just runs away with itself. Let's see if this works. Yeah. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put, I'm just going to write wish list. Nothing fancy. You know, just wish list. Like that. And then you're just going to take a tip of glue and you're going to stick it kind of like right in there like that. And there you have it. Okay, so we have our tree, we have this, our scroll, we have our stars. So we are just about done. Now, don't forget you have 2 ornaments, and now's the time to get out your wire. So, okay. All right, you're going to get about maybe 16-inch piece, and then you're going to fold it in half like this. Then you're going to hold it, and then you're going to take that wooden dowel that we used earlier to roll the scroll. You're going to put it on the end of this one like that, and then you're just going to start twisting like this. Just twist, 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 twist. Hold up, my screen went. I hate when my screen goes to sleep. Now this is easier said than done. So, alright. Alright, there we go. And you're going to make 2 of these because you have 2 stars. So you're going to twist it very taut. Now there's this new machine out that's supposed to help you do this, or you could put this in a drill and do it rather quickly, or you can do it old school my way, or whatever you want to do. The choice is yours. It's just there's no real. I'm gonna hold that right there. So we're just gonna keep tightening it like that. And you want it really stiff and strong, and that's very nice right there. So snip this off, and then while you're making the other one, you're going to, in the meantime, glue this onto the back of your star like that. Okay, just like that. And you're going to set that aside so it can dry, and then we're going to do another one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start putting everything together. All right, we have our 2 stars on the wire here, and I am going to pierce them through the styrofoam. So I'm going to lift this up, and you want them dancing like behind here like that. So to help secure them, I'm going to also glue them to the back of here. I noticed that didn't glue. Okay. Then you're going to do one like a little off, below the other one, like that. So, and again, you're going to glue just a little bit right there. And this just holds it down, and then you can put your scrap back in there like that. Okay. All right. Now. Oh, my back. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put the tree. And the tree is going to go right here on the side there. And you're just going to be generous with the hot glue. And you're going to put it. I'm recording.
I need you needle those pliers.
What?
Needle those pliers.
Okay. So I'll put the tree right there. All right. See that? How cute. And then here. And then here you can just start, if you've used your scrap lace or used a scrap, you can kind of start pushing that down there just a little bit. Okay, so now what you're going to do, we're going to get out the sheets of paper that are been provided for you, and you're just going to make long strips like this. You're going to cut them at about a 1/2 inch wide. Nothing they don't have to be perfect. So you're going to cut these. All right. So now what you're going to do is just gather them up. Again, being perfect with these is not necessary. Okay. And you're just going to kind of cut those in half. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take your wooden dowel and grab a couple at a time, and you're going to start rolling them like that. Get it started and just do like that, and then kind of unroll them like this and give them a twist kind of like that. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to start gluing them in and around like that. There is no perfect way of doing this. It's basically you're making little squigglies, and you're just going to start putting them in there like this, and use the shiny side up. You know, you want to use the shiny side up like that. Now we're going to do another couple more. And you're going to continue this process until you've filled it up to ever how much you want to fill it up. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see. And once you get that roll started, it's pretty easy from then on. Okay. There we go. And just again take it and twist it like that. And put some hot glue there, like that. Just press it down. Kind of put that right there. Put this one. And you're going to want to do this all the way around. So you should have plenty of paper to do this with. So unless you want to use, like, you can use, if you don't want to use this paper, use party bag filling, you know, or scraps of fabric or something. This just gives it a whimsical approach to it and everything. So we're just going to put some glue there. Kind of push that down in there like that. Do same thing here, just kind of roll it up. Like that. Give it a twist like that. And you can just kind of stick it in there like that. There we go. Again, just twist, twist, twist. Alright, we're just about done with the squigglies. Just kind of, I'll put one along here, like so. Put one along here, like so. Kind of like that. And then on this one right here, I'm just gonna kind of snip it flush. There we go. Isn't that cute? Just little squigglies. Okay, so there you go. Now, oh wow, now what you're going to do is you're going to get out your snow and your glitter mixture. And I have my, sorry about that. Okay, now you're going to get your little bag of white snow and pink glitter. You're going to get a liquid adhesive And I'm going to move the camera that way so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And now basically what you're going to do is, this is going to get kind of messy, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue onto my mat here, and then take my finger, and then as I do this, I am going to just kiss the edges of the little squigglies and stuff like this. Just use Elmer's glue. You can use Elmer's glue to do the same thing, like that. And you can put some on your tree if you want. I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it. This is the snow is very light and fluffy, so I wouldn't get around a fan or anything. You know, just be well aware of that. So just see here. Do a little bit more like that. Okay, put some right there. Put some more. And there you go. Okay, that's all you have to do with that. And then if you want, you can kind of shake it a little bit and then see how that beautiful that is there. Now for your tree, now this is optional. I didn't offer this, but it's completely optional for you to do this, and I'm going to do it to mine. I'm just going to get me some little pearls, flat back pearls. Let's see. Yeah. I'm just going to get me some. Oh shit. I hate when these don't open right. No, it was right. Nope, it was not right. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Just get you some flat back pearls, and I am using pink ones. Good Lord. And I'm just gonna hot glue them to the tree here like that. I'm gonna do different sizes, you know. I'm gonna show you there. We're gonna just this kind of matches the pink in the tree in the picture. So these are just kind of just pink flat back pearls. If you don't have any, you can get them at most craft stores. I know a lot of people offer them. eBay is a great place to go. So there we go. Oh, flip that over. I'll get in there. There we go. Probably put one back there. Let's see. Well, that. Very nice. Very, very nice. So we'll put one more. Probably put another big one right over here. Okay. And there we go. Alright. Now, I'm going to have to fix this because this got opened upside down. It's going to be a huge... Oh. Okay. Now, get your scroll out. And you're going to lay it kind of, you know, like that. And you're going to glue it. Just add some hot glue. And you're going to kind of lay it right in there and press it down. And also, I have provided you with 2 beautiful little ornaments that add just a touch of gold to and you're just going to use a little bit of hot glue, and you're going to put, you can put one there, and put one kind of like that, you know, catty corner them like that. This turning out darling. Oh my gosh, it's so shabby chic. Ooh. Okay, and the last thing I want you to do is take a strip of your paper, okay, strip of your paper, and you're going to fold it in half like this. And you're going to straighten up the edges, okay, and you're going to cut it at about 2.5 inches, maybe a little bit smaller, and then you're going to make your little V like that. Alright, get your ink pad back out. Where's my ink pad? Ah, where'd my ink pad go? Oh, right there. Okay. Get your little ink pad out. Damn. And you're going to ink all the edges on both sides. Okay. Like that. Then on one side, you're going to get your marker, pen, or whatever, and you're going to write the word peace. Okay? Like that. Just something fancy, you know, write the word peace. Now you're going to unfold it like that. Run it through your sticker maker, or if you don't have one, add some adhesive, a liquid adhesive. Okay. Alright. Just make sure you get good contact, especially on those tails. Just rub it like that on the tails there. Right. And then you are going to just peel it off, rebend it at that point, and then you're going to stick it on one of your stars. And I'm going to stick it on this one, I think. And you're going to stick it underneath one of your stars and press it. And it says peace. See? Peace on earth. And there, my friends, is a shabby chic, beautiful Christmas arrangement. made simply adorable. Lots of different design concepts. You can put pearls down here if you wanted. You could do a lot with this. You can add to it and you can take away. It just all depends on you. I'm going to zoom back out so you can see the full Monty here. But as you can see there, let's see. But there you go. Isn't that beautiful? Too cute. Now this one will be for sale in my store because I already have one that I made last year, so I don't need two. But this is the Shabby Chic Christmas bucket kit, and I know this tutorial is long, but I wanted to show you each and every step as if you were in the classroom with me. So let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to contact me and let me know what you think. And also, if you would like to see more kits, let me know that as well. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't done so. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. And be sure to stay for photos. Bye-bye.